My name is Jennifer Warden, and I'm the staff attorney at the Norfolk Sheriff's Office. As always, our primary responsibility and focus is the safety and security of our facility, the staff, visitors, contractors, and you, the inmates. With that in mind, I'm here to update you on some disciplinary procedures that are changing effective September 12th, which is next Monday. I will address the discipline portion of this update first. The Norfolk Sheriff's Office has changed the penalties for certain offenses and has added some new ones. The following offenses will be added to the 100 series. 109 will be testing positive or being under the influence of illegal or unauthorized drugs. 112, assault on any person. 113, indecent exposure. 114, masturbation or simulated masturbation. 115, throwing or spreading feces or urine. And 116, assault by mob. The penalties for all 100 series offenses will now be a minimum of 30 days disciplinary detention, loss of good time, and removal from work details or programs. The following offense has been added to the 200 series. 225, refusing to enter assigned cell block. The penalties for 200 series offenses will now be disciplinary detention for up to 30 days, loss of privileges up to 30 days, loss of good time, possible removal from work details or programs, and an oral reprimand. The penalties for the 300 series offenses are now loss of privileges up to 30 days, possible loss of accumulated good time, possible removal from work detail or programs, and an oral reprimand. As part of ensuring your due process rights, the violation process will be as follows. You will be informed of the charge. You will be informed of the recommended penalty. You will be given an opportunity to appeal. You must sign the inmate violation report because a refusal to sign the violation report results in the loss of any right to appeal, and the recommended penalty will go into effect immediately. You will receive a copy of the violation report, and your privileges will be immediately suspended. I will explain this in detail a little later in this video. If you appeal a penalty that includes disciplinary segregation or loss of good time, you will 1. Receive written notice of the charge and the factual basis at least 24 hours prior to a hearing on the charge, unless waived in writing. 2. You will receive a hearing on the charge in your presence by an impartial party, unless you waive your right to that in writing. You may be excluded during the testimony of any inmate whose testimony must be given in confidence, and the reasons for your absence or exclusion will be documented. You will have an opportunity to have the assistance of a staff member or fellow inmate in defending the charge, and you will receive a written statement by the fact finders as to the evidence relied upon and the reasons for the disciplinary action. You will also have the right to appeal any finding of guilt to the facility administrator or designee. At this point, you will have 24 hours to prepare your letter of appeal. If you appeal a penalty that includes a loss of privileges, removal from a work program, inmate program, and/or an oral reprimand, you will have the opportunity to explain or deny the charge, and you will have the opportunity to appeal any finding of guilt to the facility administrator or designee. At this point, again, you will have 24 hours to prepare your letter of appeal. The appeal hearing will be conducted within 12 hours or as soon as practical. Here's the part I promised more detail about. Once you receive a violation for any offense, your privileges will be immediately suspended and will remain suspended throughout any appeals process. Privileges will be restored when you are found not guilty or your punishment has been completed, whichever comes first. In order to maintain consistency throughout the facility, the Norfolk Sheriff's Office will be posting rules to be followed in the housing areas. This is to ensure that the corrections staff as well as the inmates know what to expect. We will be placing the rules and an updated copy of the disciplinary procedures in the cell blocks by this weekend. Thank you.